Hi everyone, I am Ashmore and welcome to Morris. So if you guys look back a few of my videos, we played this game called Melissa, which was this little like dating simulator game that ended up having a really good ending to it. And so the creator came out with this and I was really eager and really excited to play it. So we're going to get right on into it and we're going to see how this goes. Now I think we helped Melissa last time take over the world, so I don't know what we're going to do this time. Welcome to the library system computer. Please type in your username. And do Ashmore like we did last time. I don't know if it'll be able to tell that we've played this before. Welcome, Ashmore. Please type command. Check the library newsletter. Thank you for subscribing to the library newsletter. Printing newsletter now. Please check library printer. That got like dark in here. Eerie. Oh God. An upcoming update to our library systems. Hello library patrons. Thank you for subscribing to our monthly newsletter. Updates to our library. Due to an increase in demand for romantic books, we have introduced a total of 20 new books to our circulation. There have been requests for romance manga to be put in our circulation. Librarian Jerry has taken a gander at what a manga is, and it is determined to be some kind of comic book. As it is common knowledge, comic books are not real books and therefore have no place in the proper library. Technology news. As per requests of many patrons, we have introduced many new games as well, including a plethora of edutainment for children ages 4 to 10. We also hear you and have ordered the remaining softwares of the Date-Time dating app simulation game. We have just received the Morris pack and Anna will be coming through our circulation soon. We would like to put out a notice that our Melissa diskette is still missing. If you have any information about the software, please what? Please what? It cuts off and I can't see. Oh, okay, I guess I don't get to see, but we know what happened to Melissa. We did that. Okay, please type command. Let's start up date time now. Disk Morris found. Executing date time now. Please hold. Holding. I'm waiting. Being patient. Welcome to date time. Oh, I love this music. A game where you can date the cutest girl or boy of your dreams. Notice this is the Morris package. If you would like to date anyone besides Morris, please switch diskettes. Choose your potential mate. This is Anna. She's a sporty and popular gal who's all about fun and energy. Want to get a smooch from this girl? Well, get on your wild side and show her how much of a cool and active person you are. No, the game is called Morris. We played Melissa last time. We're going to play Morris this time. We know all about Melissa. We do not need to know anything more about her. Yeah, we know she loves a good book. We tried to be there for her and she took over the world. Next person. This is Morris. He may have a bit of a bad boy side, but tap a bit into him and he'll open up a side of him that is sensitive and soft. He may love motorcycles, but he hates to admit that he also loves poetry. Play your cards right and you'll get a smooch from this interesting lad. Alright, let's get into this. Loading scenario. If he tries to take over the world, though, we are done with these dating simulator apps. We're not meant to find the one through this game. Oh no, along your pleasurable road trip, your car has taken a tumble. But don't worry, you were able to get it towed to a small town's mom and pop auto repair shop. Not to mention you heard they just hired a cute new mechanic there. Inside, you meet up with Joan, the co-owner of the Joan and West auto repair shop. Morning, Pumpkin. You must be Ashmore. We got your car in a garage and our best mechanic working on it. But I hope you enjoy your stay in our beautiful town. I don't know why it went really southern, but when I think of like mom and pop shops, that's what I think of the accent. What can I do in this town? Oh, you'll love this town. It's so romantic. We have a beautiful park with a swan pond and a very good cafe near it. Might I suggest a strawberry salad? Okay. My name is Joan. I'm co-owners with my husband Wes. So we both met each other visiting this town and the rest is history, huh? Okay. You'd like to see your car? Go down the hallway. Our new recruit Morris is working on it now. He might seem quiet at first, but he's a real sweet boy. And might I mention, he is an excellent poet. So romantic. Anyways, off you go. Have fun. You walk down the hallway. It's so hard to turn that accent off once I start, when suddenly, oh, you bump into a large man. He flashes a warm smile and takes a step back to greet you. Oh, sorry about that. I hope I didn't scare you. Joan would give me a good talking to if that happens. Anyways, you must be Ashmore. Hello and welcome to our great town. Despite the circumstances, speaking of which, your car, it's in the hands of our newest mechanic, Morris. One of the kids yelled. Morris, he might seem quiet at first, but he's a real sweet boy, and might I mention, he is an excellent poet. So romantic. Everyone's saying that about Morris. He is an excellent poet. Did she? Yes, of course. We both love Morris. He's such a charmster, even when he acts like he isn't. Anyways, I don't want to bore you. Have fun with Morris. You wave goodbye to the Jolly West and walk deeper into the auto repair shop. Oh, we're loading. Oh, I don't like the way he's breathing. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's got little chubby cheeks. That's cute. Ooh, what a workout. I hope nobody saw me struggle on that tire iron. What? Oh my gosh, where did you come from? You must be the owner of this. Oh, no. This fool is cute. I mean, humph. So you're Ashmore, huh? I'm Morris. Well, I got bad news for you. Your engine's fried. Did you even apply coolant to your car? Figures. Looks like you're stuck in our boring town for a couple of days while we wait for the parts to arrive. Oh no, whatever shall I do? Or more time with you? I'm excited. Let's do the more time with you. What, you'd like to spend more time with me? That sounds, I mean... Now, if you excuse me, I gotta pry out your dead engine. Don't do anything stupid or cute while I'm working, okay? Morris seems very indecisive about how he feels. As Morris goes back to work on your car, you spot a small written note on a desk. It says, Early Dove, a poem by Morris. Sure, let's print out the poem to read. Why do I feel like this is where it gets creepy? Early Dove by Morris. The early dove gets more love. You can't wait a ton to find the one. That's what I was always told, and every day without being bold, I feel that one day I'll be left in the cold. Won't someone come to be my dove? Notice. Early Dove by Morris is the intellectual property of Date-Time Software. Do not photocopy this print. Do not post it on a public forum without a distribution license. Like our games, want more episodes of Date Time? Please submit $7 to Date Time Software, 555 Street, Apple Road, Cupertino, California. All fives. Hey, that's mine. Don't read that. Oh, I don't want to be rude. It wasn't a terrible poem, and what do I know? I know nothing about poems, so... You like my poem? Nobody has ever said the two people owning the auto shop like your poems. I mean, your car will be available in a couple of days. Please enjoy the town. You thank Morris and head outside into the cold air. I don't like that he is so one way or the other. You don't have to be angry or happy all the time, Morris. Next to the shop is the town's park. The trees have already shed their leaves for the winter, and the swans at the pond have migrated to warmer climates for the season. But even so, the early winter atmosphere of the park is so touching, and maybe a little romantic. You sit at the bench to stare out over the beautiful landscape, when suddenly... Hi. Morris sits down next to you at the bench. Ashmore, Would you like to join me at the cafe for lunch? I mean, not like on a date or something. It's cold and winter is here. It might even snow soon. You should eat something to keep your strength up. I'm just trying to be a good person. Sure thing. Yeah, we're not gonna embarrass him. He's got a lot going on for himself. Now come on, I know a quick route. You follow Morris to the cafe. I always wondered if my choice of food at the restaurant in Melissa had ever made like a different choice on this. Like if it actually determined anything. The cafe served some of the finest coffee in town and the freshest pies, sandwiches, and salads. Is this the same place though? Like I think this is the same cafe that we went to with Melissa. Both you and Morris sit by a small corner, both looking out the window at the pretty park. A waiter saunters out to ask what you would like to order. We got a compliment on the strawberry salad, so we're going to try that. The waiter nods and turns to Morris. Give me a ham sandwich. The waiter smiles and walks into the kitchen, leaving both you and Morris alone at the table. You and Morris talk amongst yourselves. Morris mentioned that he likes motorcycles, and that was why he sought to get the job at Joan and Wes's auto shop. Maybe one day I can finally buy one and ride myself out this boring town. Morris's mood changed when he reminds himself of the job. It's good to make money, right? I just wish Joan and Wes were nicer people. They seem to like you. What? All day they just yell at me about my job. Then they make fun of me for working on poetry. I'm just a disappointment to them. They said nice things about you. That's very surprising. Wish they'd say it to me directly, though. Oh well. I didn't mean to bog you down with my own troubles, Ashmore. But thank you for listening. Yeah, they said they were talking up a storm about you, Morris. Thank you for reading my poetry, by the way. I'm still a little embarrassed by my writing, but if you would like to, I can share you more. Not because I like you like that, but you may have a good eye for writing. I can assure you I don't think I do. You nod in excitement to read more of Morris's poetry. Moments later, the waiter comes back with your food. Both of you dig into the food as the sun sets over the beautiful town. I don't see where it's going to get evil. I don't. I think Morris has a hard time talking about his feelings. You awake to the late morning sun in the town's bed and breakfast. The days are getting colder in the town. You shiver a bit before traveling to the auto shop to check your vehicle. You reach the front counter where Joan is waiting for you, smiling. I felt the accent coming up. What was it? You reach the front counter where Joan is waiting for you, smiling. Joan? Wes, stick to my plan. It's gonna work. Wait, can they read what we... Morning, Pumpkin. I hope you had a great night at our famous B&B. What were you speaking to us about? Oh, no, you overheard us? Well, might as well tell you the truth. We're giving Morris a surprise gift for being such a great employee. Shh, don't ruin the surprise. Just keep being a cool person to him. Speaking of which, Morris been talking so much about you lately, perhaps it is because he likes you. Maybe you like him too? We'll see. Now, Ashmore, I think it's best for all of us if you always give people a chance. Especially a beautiful poet like Morris. Anyways, go down the hallway to check on your car. Morris has been looking forward to seeing you. You continue down the hallway only to once again get stopped by Wes now. Bump straight into Wes. Whoa there, partner. What's the rush? Morris isn't going anywhere. How was the breakfast at the B&B? Delicious, I bet. Sometimes I buy a bed there just so I can eat Granny Ann's eggs. Anyways, I hope Morris hasn't been too good with you. Don't you love his poetry? Oh, I love his poetry too. You didn't even let me have a choice. Me and Joan sometimes get so sad that not enough people hear Morris's amazing poetry. If only there was a way to send it to everyone's computer all at once. Wonder if if that technology exists. Oh, forgive me for boring you. Forgive an old fogey like me for rambling on. Go down the hall to check your car. Morris is waiting for you. There is something odd about the two of them. You walk further in towards the garage. I don't know. I don't trust him. You arrive to the garage when Morris isn't anywhere. You peek at a desk near your car and see something written on a notepad. Why, it's another poem from Morris. Sure, let's print it out, read his... Oh, God, everything went black. I wish I could tell them. What if they don't like me? I dare not even speak. Can't express my love precisely. I feel rather meek. Warning, date time software suggests at least 2 kilobytes of RAM to run. You are low. Please close other applications. Do not photocopy. Oh, I don't think it's going to let me print the rest, I guess. Ashmore, I didn't notice you. I was out to check on some tools. Hey, you didn't read that, did you? It's still a draft. I was experimenting. Please don't judge me so harshly. What a beautiful poem. You tell Morris that his poem touches your heart and that you think he's incredible as a person. Oh, thank you. I don't know what to say. He seems like his temper gets the better of him. I wish I'd met you earlier. Someone could encourage me to do more. I have so many feelings in my head. You're the first person to ever encourage me to grow. I have so much to think about. Let's meet up again later today after work. You bid your farewell and travel back outside, off to the chilly but beautiful park. Like, Morris gets really angry really easily. You walk peacefully along the swan pond in the park, daydreaming of your time with Morris. The town is a beautiful town, but you understand Morris' predicament. The shop, park, coffee, and swan pond were sights to see, but Morris lived here his entire life. Eventually, everyone thirsts for adventure. You thought about your own travels and how your road trip had granted you so many adventures, perhaps. As you are lost in thought, you see Morris approaching you. He flashes a smile. That scared the... oh my gosh. It's getting cold here. I'm telling you, it might even snow soon. Come on, Ashmore, let's warm up with some coffee at the cafe. You smile and walk with Morris through the breezy park to the shimmering lights of the cafe. We're just going to pretend none of that happened. We're just going to go on with our day and pretend not a darn thing happened. A gust of warmth hugs you as you walk into the heated cafe. Morris pulls a seat for you at the same corner. The waiter saunters. Oh, God. Let's do a scrumptious panini. The waiter nods and turns to, do you see this? Do you see what is happening? I'll have another ham sandwich. The waiter smiles and walks to the kitchen, leaving both you and Morris alone at the table. I am so fascinated by you, Ashmore. Yeah, me too, bud. Me too. I mean, in completely platonic ways, such as, why are you on this road trip? I'm looking for adventure. Adventure? Wow. I'm so jealous to see someone like you that steps out and just, just does it. This must be what freedom feels like, huh? Moments later, the waiter comes back with your food. You both talk more as you dig in. I didn't want a panini. That was the only option you gave me other than just a bunch of gibberish. I didn't want a panini. The sun shines outward as you walk outside from the bed and breakfast. You wave Granny Ann goodbye as you walk towards the shop. It's warm today, but there may not be many of these days left until the winter matures. You walk inside to check on your car. Morning, Pumpkin. Is our little town warming up to you because it's warm out? Funny. We got an update that your parts will be in tomorrow, meaning your car will be up and running in no time after that. Such great news. Speaking of news, I was just reading about this thing called the Information Superhighway. It's something you can dial into and share things with other people through your own computing devices. I wonder what type of things people like you could share to the world. Anyways, run down and check on your car, Morris, before you spend a warm day in our town. As you rush toward your car, right into Wes. Woo, Ashmore. At this rate, you'll give me a sprain. I hope Joan gave you the good news. Are you excited to get back to driving tomorrow? Yes, I'm not going to talk to a complete stranger about smooching. No, that is fantastic. But before you go, let me ask you something. We've been discussing this surprise gift for Morris, and we realized surely no surprise gift would be good enough for Morris, except love from a great person like you, and also being able to spread his artwork throughout the entire world. You ever heard of such a thing called the information superhighway? Joan mentioned this. So she did. Both of us read the same newspaper. I'm a bit too old to understand all this technology stuff, but I wonder if maybe someone like you could figure it out for us. Off you go then. You continue down the hallway towards your car. Morris spots you and waves. It's wave back. Morris walks over. Well, Ashmore, I'm sure J&W told you about your parts. You'll finally be able to get out of this boring town. I'll miss you. We're not gonna stay. No. Oh, I'll miss you too. Tell you what, let's meet up at the cafe one last time after work. It'll be my treat. And then maybe we could take a stroll in the park in the evening, since this could be one of the last warm days. You nod in agreement and bid him farewell until after his shift ends. I don't think we're gonna survive that long, if I'm being honest. You sit at your favorite corner and stare out the window. There you wave to Morris as he comes inside. Hello, Ashmore. I hope you haven't gotten tired of the food here yet. The waiter saunters out to ask you what you... I could live. You know what? We're gonna do the coffee with cake. The waiter smiles and entity not found. The food here was delicious. Morris takes a sip of his coffee and you both get up to explore the warm evening. I don't know. I feel like it's going to start to get dark. The romantic moonlight shines upon you and Morris. Morris shyly locks his eyes on you. Ashmore, tell me. Ashmore, if you could do anything, what would it be? I mean, out of these three options, art, because there's something going on with you. Oh my gosh, you're an artist? I should have known since you had such interest in my poetry. I'd never met someone like you before. Morris stares off into the moonlight. You follow his gaze. I grew up in this small town. I'll admit it's beautiful. But you have a yearning to go on an adventure. I want to do so much more in my life than get yelled at by a married couple in an auto shop. I'd like to drive from town to town around the world and share people my own experiences, my poetry, and I'd like to share the adventure with, silly thoughts in my head. I'm sorry, Ashmore. Maybe I'll find the words to say it tomorrow. Take care. You hug Morris goodbye. Hey, what the heck are you doing, Ashmore? Thank you. I liked that. Oh, one more thing. Morris hands you a piece of paper. I was working on a new poem about love and stuff. But it's super rough draft, so please don't judge harshly. But I hope you like it. I don't trust him. I trusted Melissa. I don't trust him. You smile and nod and lock eyes with Morris for one last moment before parting ways. There's something about him. Like, he is too wishy-washy for me. He gets angry, then he's happy, then he's angry, then he's happy. Hello. Memory exceeded. Applications cannot execute correct process by Morris. What? Memory exceeded. Why do I feel like something's gonna jump at me? You have another great morning at the bed and breakfast. You return the keys back to Granny Ann and bid her farewell. Off you walk. I feel like if I was in a library playing this game and I did that to their printer, I feel like they would not be happy about it. I feel like I'd get kicked out of said library. Off you walk towards the auto shop. Some shit is going down. Oh. Morning, Pumpkin. We got good news. Your car is fixed. You're ready to go. Isn't that grand? We hope you enjoyed our beautiful town, but before you go, let me tell you one last thing about Morris. Fuck. It hurts so bad. Don't worry about me, Ashmore. Talk to Wes. Just gotta freshen up in the restroom. What? What? Didn't bump into me that time. You finally built an instinct, huh? You ready to get back on the road? Talk to Morris and he'll set you up. Have a safe trip. What happened? No, wait. Ashmore, listen to me. I'm sure you like Morris a lot. Usually how this ends is that once Morris fixes your car, you propose to drive with him into the sunset as lovers. Lots of questions why you'd want to do that to someone you've only known for 3 days, but let me tell you, Morris is... What I mean is, you know how slow a car is? You'd hardly be able to leave the state by the end of the week. But thanks to technological advancements, we know a way that both of you can travel fast, connect to the internet. Your computing device is equipped with a 28K modem. Morris will be able to finally leave our small and boring town at breakneck speed. Why don't you consider that? Just send him off. He needs to see the world. Do what? What, do you want me to put him in a computer? You waltz into the garage and Morris waves and walks up to you. Ashmore, I have some great news. The parts came in this morning and I was able to quickly put everything together in your car. It's as good as new. That face is the face I don't trust. You're off to the races. It's been an amazing couple of days speaking with you. And I just wanted to say that you've been a great company these few days and... Oh, what's the use? I can't hide it anymore. Ashmore, I have feelings for you. You've made me grow and become more confident in my poetry, and now instead of being embarrassed to show people my poetry, I want to show the world one day. But not just that. And I want to spend more time with you. Oh, God. You express the same thing to Morris. Why? I didn't get a choice. I should get a choice in who I express feelings for, because I don't feel it, bud. That you had always had a crush on him since you read his first poem. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to say. Yeah, me neither, Morris, bud, because you're definitely roping this into a full... You didn't get permission. But this is your last day here, isn't it? What would we be able to do now that we've told each other our feelings? Let's go through the what? What is that? Internet? You think I'd be able to show everyone my poetry far and wide? Oh, Ashmore, it's worth a shot. Thank you again. I will always treasure this moment. Did I do good? Mm-hmm. So computer mail is like real mail, but instant? It's not computer mail, Mom. It's email, and it's so much faster. You can talk to so many people with it. Oh, what's this? Wow, somebody sent you a new mail already. Poetry by Morris. Open it up. Hello, world. My name is Morris. Thanks to a great person I have named Ashmore, I have come to realize my dream to share my poetry around the world. What is this? I think it's a mass email. Must have been sent to everyone in town. I hope everyone that has received this email enjoys my favorite poem. The early dub... Mom, that's not normal. You can't wait a ton to find the one. Run, Mom, run! Oh my God, what did I do? Oh my God, what did I do? So nobody leave me in charge of anything. System error, fatal exception, production code 7G02 has occurred and the current world will be terminated. Press any key to terminate the current application. Log in As admin, all caps to investigate the problem. 22 points plus triple word score plus 50 points for using all my letters. Game over. I'm out of here. So I think that's the end of the game. That was so much fun. I had a blast playing this. If you guys want to check it out, or if you guys want to check out Melissa, I'll probably leave the links to both games in my description. But I really hope you guys enjoyed watching me play this game. It's a little bit of a longer one, but that's perfectly fine with me. I don't mind. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope you all have a beautiful day, a beautiful afternoon, and a wonderful evening. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!